Hey, how are you?
I'm fine, my friend. How are you doing?
Fine, fine.
So you are a Muslim, Mr. Bilal?
Yes, I'm a Muslim.
Okay, what do you like to say to us? Go ahead. You are welcome first.
Are you? Do you have me on the air?
Yes, you are live on air.
Perfect. So, I wanted to discuss a few things, but I just wanted to ask you: do you use mostly hadith to disregard the religion, or do you use mostly Quran, or you use both?
My friend Bilal, I want to make it easy for you.
Yeah.
Let us say you met me somewhere and you do not know I am a Christian prince, and you want to convert me, you want to convert me to Islam. So what you will use to convert me? You will use only Quran, or you will use Quran and Hadith? What you will do?
Well, I will use definitely I will use the Quran, and I will use the way that the actions and the sayings of the Prophet, but specifically I will use monotheism, basically.
No problem, but you will use both, right? Because the source of Islam is both what your Prophet said and what Allah said, correct?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Make me convert to Islam. You are welcome. Consider me a person you met in the street, and I'm changing the whole topic just for you, so make it easy for you. And
okay, no problem. Well, you see the house that we live in, the houses that we live in, they have pillars, right? And in Islam, we have 5 pillars.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you know the 5 pillars of Islam.
What is the 5 pillars of Islam? No, I do not know. Teach me.
Okay. The 5 pillars of Islam, the first pillar is to believe that there's only one God to worship.
Okay.
And Prophet Mohammed is his messenger.
All right.
And the final messenger of a line of messengers. That's the first pillar.
All right.
The second pillar is to pray 5 times a day to that God. Worship him. The third pillar is to fast.
Okay.
In Ramadan. Sorry, the third pillar is zakat, to give charity from the wealth that you accumulate. For the rich people, they should give charity. The fourth is to fast. And the fifth is to go to pilgrimage, if possible.
Okay. So what is the most important one?
So based on those pillars, do you have an issue with those 5 pillars?
No, I just ask you, what is the most important one of them?
The first one.
Which one? Say it again.
To believe that there's only one God.
Okay.
That created the heavens and the earth, and that he had a messenger to give us the message of that.
Okay. Where Muhammad he learned that there's only one God?
He learned that there was only one God?
Yes.
He learned it from the angel Gabriel when he received the message.
So he was not teaching wrong about Tawheed, or monotheism as you call it?
No, he was not teaching wrong about Tawheed, no.
All right. I want you to look with me in the screen.
Sorry, you want me to look what? At the screen?
And the screen in YouTube. But just be sure to mute YouTube so you don't have double voice.
Oh, I'm not even looking at the YouTube.
Oh, you are not? Okay. I will give you the link then. If you don't mind. And I want you to read. I will give you the hadith and you read it for us.
You will give me the hadith. Like I said, he was given the message from Gabriel, right?
No problem. Go ahead, read the hadith for us.
In the Quran. That's why if you can bring me anything from the Quran, it will be more...
My friend, doesn't matter. We agree, both of us, that Muhammad and what Allah said is both is Islam, right? So don't tell me you don't accept what Muhammad said. Okay. This is the hadith. Read it for us. I just give it to you.
It was narrated from Abdullah ibn Yasir, from Qutayla, a woman from Juhayna, that a Jew came to the Prophet and said, "You are setting up rivals and associating others with him. You are setting up rivals to Allah and associating others with him. You say, whatever Allah wills, and you will, and you say, by the Kaaba." So the Prophet commanded them, if they wanted to swear an oath, to say by the Lord of the Kaaba. And to say whatever Allah wills, then what you will.
Okay. So what do we understand from this hadith according to you, Mr. Bilal?
A Jew came to the Prophet and said, Okay, sorry, here the woman came to the Prophet and she said, or the Prophet said?
The woman, she is reporting what the Prophet said. What happened?
Okay,
she is not the one talking.
So yeah, he's telling the people or whoever, you are setting up rivals and associating others with Allah.
A Jewish guy, he came to your prophet, and now he is schooling him about monotheism.
Okay.
He is saying to him, you are a mushrik. You are sitting name beside the name of Allah, and you are taking action against the monotheism of Allah. And what is the result? Go ahead.
So the Prophet commanded them, if they wanted to swear an oath, to say, by the Lord of the Kaaba, and to say, whatever Allah wills, then what you will.
Okay. So you just told me a minute ago, I asked you, who is the one who taught your prophet about monotheism? You said to me, Allah, he sent Jibreel, correct?
Yes, I said Jibreel taught him about the religion and the monotheism.
Okay, but as you see here, the one is schooling Muhammad is a Jew.
Okay.
And Muhammad, he agreed that he was wrong.
Muhammad, he agreed that he was wrong?
Yeah, because he just followed what the Jews say. He just told them, do what he said. The Jew, he said, this is wrong. You are, see? Thank you. So I appreciate honest people. You sound like an honest man. So the Jewish man, he corrected the monotheism of Islam by saying to Muhammad how monotheism works. So how you said that it was Jibreel and Allah who taught him, when the fact your prophet, he was doing wrong.
Can we say initially that it was Jibreel and Allah that taught him? Can we say that?
Well, isn't it Jibreel sent by Allah, and Allah is the one speaking to Muhammad?
Jibreel is the one speaking to Muhammad, right?
Exactly, but Jibreel, he's not giving his own words. He's giving him Quran.
When Muhammad, so let's go to when Muhammad received the revelation, right?
No, before we go there, you gave me the answer already. My friend, you gave me the answer already. I asked you who, Bilal, listen. I asked you all that. No, we went there already. I asked you nicely, who is the one who taught your prophet monotheism? Your answer was, Allah, he taught him through Jibreel, correct? Okay.
Yes.
So now, if Allah taught Muhammad through Jibreel, and Muhammad is a prophet already, and he was teaching them monotheism, but then a Jewish guy, he walked by, and he said to Muhammad that all your teaching is wrong. Monotheism doesn't work this way. This is kufr. This is you are mushrikeen. So Muhammad, he agreed with him. So how Jibreel and Allah taught Muhammad wrong? And then a Jewish guy, he schooled Muhammad, and he teach him.
So when you say school Muhammad, like I need to understand, and the viewers need to understand, where did the Prophet initially receive revelation that there was one God?
My friend, if you are okay, listen. When the guy, he said to him, you are sitting a rival with God. What does that mean? What does that mean exactly? Yeah, what does that mean? You are seeing a rival with God. What does that mean? You are doing shirk, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the Jewish guy, he said to him, you are doing shirk by saying this, by doing this. Okay. Did Muhammad say, no, we are not? No. He commanded the people. From now on, we do as the Jewish man, he said. So before that point, Muhammad and the Muslims, they were practicing shirk. After that point, the Jewish guy, he schooled Muhammad, and he told him not to do that again, for this is shirk. And Muhammad, he ordered the Muslims, from now on, we don't say what you used to say as the Jewish guy, he said. Which means Muhammad, he agreed totally with the guy, as you said, and Muhammad was wrong. So how Allah did not teach Muhammad that he was wrong, and then a Jewish guy who have nothing to do with Islam, he walked by, and he schooled the Prophet about monotheism.
Okay, so can I ask you a question, or you don't let anybody ask you questions?
No, you can ask me. You are the one who opened the topic, not me. Remember?
Okay. No problem. Can I ask you? So was this after he received revelation from Gabriel, or no?
My friend, he's a prophet already.
So he was a prophet already.
Yeah, it's in front of you. I mean, it says prophet of Allah. So, come on.
so what did Gabriel teach him?
You tell me. Are you asking me? I'm not a Muslim. You are a Muslim.
What did Gabriel teach him?
I don't know. He told him maybe that go and order women to give themselves to you. You know, because if
that's what he ordered them. That's what he ordered him to. Can you show that to me in the Quran?
Oh yeah, you know, no problem. But you are trying to go out. You are trying to go out of the topic now. Are you trying?
No. You just said he ordered women to go and come to give themselves to him. Okay, show me that.
Sure. Here we go.
Please show the viewers that.
No problem. Here we go. Chapter 38, verse number 50. Any Muslim woman, she want to give herself to the Prophet. So while your Prophet was busy receiving verses about women she can give herself to sleep with her, and long line of women they came, you know.
What chapter? Chapter 30?
Chapter 33, verse number 50.
Okay. Chapter 33, verse number 50. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's making verses saying, any woman she want to give herself to the Prophet. What does this have to do with religion? I mean, why God, the guy he have already 13 wives, why God want to make verses for him? Any woman she want to give herself to the Prophet so he can do, you know, business with her. And at the same time, your Prophet is not, instead of investing his time to learn about Allah and the monotheism, he was busy with sex. And then a Jewish guy he walked by, and then he schooled your Prophet about monotheism.
It's clear what you're doing here. It's clear what you're doing here.
What I'm doing? Tell me.
You disregard 99% of the Quran. You take out 1%, and then you say he's focusing on women. So why is the
I will go with you, Bilal. I will go with you, my friend. Let us say Christian Prince is this regard.
No, we have to show them this. We have to show them this this verse that you were talking about.
I just did.
Okay. So can we read it?
Yeah, go ahead, read it. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna read. Sorry, I'm gonna read like the verse before that as well.
Problem. Okay, no problem.
Okay, so and just before I read this, I just need to ask you. When we say that Islam, right, it's a way of life, right? That's what we say as Muslims, correct?
Mm-hmm. You say that, I know. Yeah.
It's a way of life, right? So we need to know like how to.
So is it a way
to wash ourselves? Hold on a second.
Is it a way?
It teaches us how to wash ourselves. It teaches us how to pray. It teaches us how to eat.
Yeah,
it teaches us how to do many things. It's a way of life, right?
And it's teaching you that a Muslim woman she should give herself to the Prophet so he can sleep with her. This is a way of life.
Okay, so here it says.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna read yours and see if it's correct. If it's the same as what we have here.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Oh, you didn't even send it on here. Okay, you didn't send it on here. So I'll just read it.
I gave you the number. I mean, you want to say? I don't know what translation you're reading. What translation you're reading, my friend?
I'll read it in English here. It says, "O Prophet."
What translation you're reading? Just so I can change on my side.
The translation is Dr. Mustafa Khattab, the Clear Quran. I can.
No problem. Mustafa Khattab, I will find it. No problem. Okay, go ahead. Continue. Mustafa Khattab. Mustafa. Yeah, go ahead, read it.
Yeah, hold on a second. Okay, O Prophet, we have made lawful for you your wives, to whom you have paid their full dowries, as well as those bondwomen in your possession, whom Allah has granted you. And you are allowed to marry the daughters of your paternal uncles and aunts, and the daughters of your maternal uncles and aunts, which means your cousins, who have immigrated like you. Also allowed for marriage is a believing woman who offers herself to the Prophet without dowry, if he is interested in marrying her. This is exclusively for you, not for the rest of the believers. We know well that rulings we have ordained for the believers in relation to their wives and those bondwomen in their possession. As such, there would be no blame on you, and Allah is the all-forgiving, most merciful.
All right. So does it say there this is exclusive for Muhammad?
Yes.
Okay. Is Muhammad a Muslim?
Muhammad is a Muslim, yes.
You gave me, when you started, you gave me the 5 pillars of Islam. Do they go to Muhammad too, or he's above Allah?
He does follow the 5 pillars of
okay,
Islam.
but we just discovered now that Muhammad, he have his own law, and Muslim, they have different law, especially when it comes to sex. Okay, why Allah making this? I mean, the guy, he have a lot of wives. Why he is making a verse exclusive to Muhammad, that any woman, she can go and jump to the house of Muhammad, say, Prophet, take me, and for free. Why is that? What for? What is the connection between this and God? I mean, why God going to his office and thinking about how he want to send Muhammad a verse, and this is Quran, supposedly nobody can write like this Quran. What do you think? What is the purpose of this? Is that will serve the monotheism of Allah?
Like, what's the purpose of this, of women, of mentioning the women marrying themselves to the Prophet?
I mean, what the purpose? Okay. You agreed with me that this is all only exclusive to Muhammad, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so Allah, he made an offer, special offer for a man. His name is Muhammad, and the offer is only this man, from all the billion Muslim women, they can go to his door and offer themselves to sleep with him without paying them. Why?
Not to offer to sleep with them, to marry them. No, it says here to marry. Right?
Where it says to marry? Where is the word?
Okay, allowed for marriage, living woman who offers herself to.
What is the word marriage?
Okay, to offer herself. You
offer to herself to do what exactly?
To marry, obviously, offer herself to without dowry. It says there without dowry.
Okay,
so obviously that's a
but there's contract, no right? Umar, it says here. It says here, yastankihuha, to if her, not to marry her. Do you speak Arabic?
Yeah, I speak Arabic.
Okay, yastankihuha, it means to if. Go to dictionary, you see تناكحت الأشجار أي تداخلت ببعضها البعض. When the branches of the tree go inside each other, that is nikah, all right? We can show you tons of reference about nikah. It's the F word. So it says here, so he can if her, and this is an exclusive to the Prophet, not to the rest of the believers. So we saw a Jew walking by, teaching Muhammad that his monotheism is wrong, while Muhammad was busy, obviously, fabricating Quran, claiming that this is from God. I'm asking you, why in the world Allah want to make a verse like this? If Muhammad is a Muslim like the rest, and Muhammad is a follower of Allah, does it hurt Muhammad to have the same rules like the rest of Muslims? Does it hurt him? Is he above human being? Is he a human being for you? Why he have different law from all the Muslims? All cult leaders, they share the same thing. They want all of them, they share the same thing. They want your wife, with my respect, your family. They want your money.
But he was offered those things, and I can show you the hadith where he was offered women, and he was offered,
exactly. But after he was offered exactly, but after
he was offered those things,
after he made this verse,
Yes.
Okay. So Muhammad.
So why wasn't he a rich man, a king?
You are changing topic. First of all, he was rich. He was very rich, and we can prove, my friend, he was very rich, and we can prove it. Secondly, you are changing topic. You are jumping, Bilal, my friend. I'm speaking to you nicely. I'm speaking to you as an adult. Let us not to jump from topic to topic. Okay. Focus with me. And let us say, for the sake of argument, I was poor. Let us say, for the sake of argument, I am poor. But now I have 13 wives with 13 houses. So I am poor, and I have 13 houses, and I have 13 women to feed them, and I have their slaves, and I have my slaves, and I am poor. I mean, how the guy is poor, and
that's very easy back then.
My friend. No, it's not very easy. You just said he's poor. A poor man, he cannot feed a wife. He can't feed himself.
A rich man.
A poor man, he cannot open 13 houses. My friend, do Aisha have a slave servant? Yes, many. Do Hafsa, she have a slave servant? Yes, many. All of them, they have slaves. So now I'm asking you, don't change the topic. You are trying to change topic.
Did they pay them?
They are slaves. They are slaves. In order to have them, you have to buy them. My friend, in order to have them, you have to feed them. You have to give them housing, shelter. You have to buy them. So how he is very poor and he have 13 wives? You are changing topic. My friend, look what happened. Look what happened.
Bilal. في أزواجهم وما ملكت أيمانهم. So here it says أزواجهم وما ملكت أيمانهم, right?
My friend.
Those are the two options, right? So obviously,
okay.
What is ملكت أيمانهم?
The slaves.
What does it mean, ملكت?
The slaves.
The slaves, right?
Yes. So he has
and
slaves.
How does he get those slaves?
He buy, he sell, and he have gifts, and he have war. So all of those are slaves. Okay. Slaves are money. So Muhammad, he sells slaves, he can make money. So listen.
In the Quran, is there a big reward to free a slave? In the Quran, is there a big reward to free the slave? Yes or no?
There's a big reward to free a slave, so you can buy more slaves. It's like, go to Walmart to buy more chicken. So you free the chicken, so Allah will forgive you, right? But Muhammad, he did not free his slaves. Did Muhammad free Bilal? Did Muhammad free Bilal?
Abu Bakr freed him.
No, I'm asking you, did Muhammad free Bilal?
Abu Bakr freed him.
Okay, hold on. Guys, Abu Bakr freed him. Okay, why Muhammad did not free Bilal? He lived all his life, and Muhammad did not free him.
So if I mention another Muslim who did free him, you're going to just focus.
So are you saying, okay, Muhammad died now, and then Bilal, he went to Abu Bakr, he begged him, he says, don't be a hypocrite. If you bought me for the sake of Allah, free me for the sake of Allah, correct?
Yes.
So Abu Bakr, he did not free him just because it was embarrassment. He promised him long time ago for freedom. They keep promising the guy freedom. And now Muhammad, he died. And now the guy, he went, he said, well, come on, I can't take it no more. You promised me. So your prophet, he did not free Bilal, correct?
I told you Abu Bakr freed him. He was a Muslim.
So
Abu Bakr
how Muhammad he got Bilal? He bought him. Or Abu Bakr, he bought him, correct? Who bought him?
Abu Bakr.
Abu Bakr. Okay. Does that mean that Muhammad is poor? And he gave him to Muhammad, correct?
That's not the point. That's not the point I was trying to mention.
Okay, my friend, you are changing topic. Our topic was according to your choice. According to your choice, it was monotheism, and we discovered that your prophet, he do not even know what monotheism is. A man who is a Jew, he came to him.
One God. Quran, it always mentions one God. Ilahun wahid.
Okay,
Ilahun wahid. You can
let us
hundreds of verses.
Let us see if this is true. So, but we agree that the guy, he corrected Muhammad in monotheism. This is number one, which means Muhammad is an ignorant in this topic. Secondly, how many, when you say Allah is God, what make him God for you?
What make Allah God?
Yes.
What do you mean? What makes Allah God?
Why he's God? Why you call him God? Why you don't call him a prophet?
He's the creator of the heavens and the earth.
Wonderful. So guys, so guys, the reason for Allah to be considered as God,
creator, right? Okay, as a creator, you call him Jesus, possibly, and the Son of God. You call him 3 in 1. We call him one God, and like the Jews do.
We will see if this is true. We will see. We'll examine this. So, if Allah is the creator, is He the only creator, or there's other creators?
If Allah is the only creator? No, He's the only creator.
Okay, so how the Quran says in chapter 23, verse number 14, that Allah is the best of the creators?
Okay. Is there people who create things on earth right now?
My friend, the creator is the one who creates. No, there's no creators. No, there's no creators. Those are creative ideas. Is not about creating souls and life. When you say, my friend, when we compare between two objects, they have to be from the same kind. So when we say the best of the creators, we have to mention the same creation. We don't compare between somebody he just made a pen. He did not create. It's already the material. It's already there. We did not even. My friend, okay, so hold on. So are you saying to me Allah is comparing himself? Allah saying that He is creator and the guy in window is a creator too? Is that what Allah is saying?
He's the top.
He's the top. Creator. So Allah comparing himself to a human being. Allah is in competition with the atheist Bill Gates. Okay, listen. Okay, let us see. This is according to who, this explanation? He is the best of the creator. That's mean the one who made the bicycle is a creator. According to who?
Us humans, we believe he's creators, right?
Okay, I'm asking you now. When I say to you, Allah is the best of the creators, if there's only one creator, and here you said this is not about creating life, you said anyone can create anything, right?
Yeah, anybody can create anything on earth.
So Allah is not the only creator then, because all of us, we are creators based on what you are saying.
Okay, but who is the creator of the heavens of the earth, though? That's my question.
So suddenly now, see, suddenly now you jump to the object. The object it changed. So again, okay. Let me show you. Let me show you that your answer is false. Let me ask.
Give me one of his 95 names.
Hold on.
The most merciful, correct?
Hold on. Don't change topic.
Merciful? Can you be merciful?
If I can create a fly, does that make me God?
If you can create a fly?
Okay, does that make me God?
You can't create a fly anyways, but...
I'm saying, if I create a fly, that make me God?
I can't answer that question because I don't see the point of it.
Well, why not? If Allah is the only creator, that's mean the only one who create a fly. Is Allah is the only one who create flies, or there's other person he create a fly?
Allah is the only one. Allah is the only one.
If there's anyone he create birds beside Allah, or only Allah create birds?
Allah is the only one.
Okay, that's false. If we go to the Quran, chapter 22, verse number 73, Allah He has given us definition of a creation. He says that the one who create a fly, if he create a fly, worship him. So anyone who create a fly, he is a creator in the Quran. So what you said to me is false about somebody creating a bicycle or a car. That's false, because what Allah is saying, he is the best of the creators. He is comparing himself. He was comparing himself to Baal. Is that correct?
He was comparing himself to what? Sorry?
To Baal. Baal.
What's Baal?
Baal, the god of fertility.
I haven't heard of him, but.
Well, if I compare myself, if I compare myself to a different God, and this God is the God of fertility, my friend. If I compare myself to different God, and I say I am the best of the creators, and he compare himself to Baal. So how that make him the only creator? He is saying he is better than Baal. So Baal is a creator. Read it.
I do not know.
Chapter 37, verse 125.
Chapter 37, verse 125. Okay.
Yes.
Chapter 37, verse 125.
See, Allah here did not compare himself to the one who make a bicycle. He compared himself to other God. That is Baal.
Okay, do you call upon the idol of Baal and among
what is the word?
and abandon
what is the word idol? What is the word idol?
Oh, sorry. Here, sorry. The translation said, "Okay, do you call upon تدعون Baal?" Okay, yeah. So, do you call upon Baal and abandon the best of creators?
Okay. So Allah compared himself to whom? To Baal, correct?
It's not a comparison. It's mushrikeen. He's talking to mushrikeen.
Hold on, no. He's
talking to people.
Okay, when I say I am the best between those Baal, that's mean I am one of them.
No, what do you mean? I'm the best amongst those Baal.
My friend, you speak Arabic. If I say I am the best student, that's mean I am one of many students, correct?
Yes, if I said I'm the one of the best students,
if I say I am the best of the creators, and I mention Baal, I am in competition with Baal. That's mean I agreed that Baal is good in creation, but I am even better.
No, it's not that.
Okay, so is your God Allah? Is your God Allah? Listen. When I say to you, who is God? You say to me, the Creator. Okay. Now we find that Allah, He is saying He is the best of the creators. We ask you, Allah the best of the creators, but there's only one Creator. You say to me, He is just comparing Himself to a normal human being. But isn't it you Muslim, you say it's forbidden for a Muslim to compare Allah to a human being?
Hey, do you call upon Baal and abandon the best of creators? So here he says Ahsan al-Khaliqin. Right?
Okay.
In Arabic we know he's the best of the creators.
Okay.
Like it's mentioned in English.
Okay.
So what did Baal create? I'm asking you. Because there were stones, right? There's stones in the camp.
I asked you, as an example, you said, the only one who creates a fly is Allah. The only one who creates birds is Allah, correct?
Birds is Allah.
Okay, yes. But that's not true. The Quran says even Jesus can create birds. He made it from the mud, the form of a bird, and He breathed into it, and He created. What
does it say after that, though? What does it say after that?
It
says to the will of who?
But it doesn't matter. Still, He is the one who breathed, and He is the one who creates. So He's a creator.
Will of God.
Doesn't matter. This is
so it all goes back to God.
Hold on. Okay, so now, okay. So are you saying to me that the will? Okay, are you saying to me that the will of Allah is to have Jesus as a creator beside Him?
The will of Allah is to give them miracles.
No.
Those are called miracles. Have you ever seen a miracle?
My friend, for sure, creation is a miracle. My friend, when God He creates. When God He creates, this is a miracle. So now you just said to me that Allah, He gave the power to create to Jesus, correct?
He gave the power to Jesus, yes.
Okay, guys, be my witness.
That's correct.
Allah, He gave the power to Jesus. So now Jesus became a creator too because He have the power.
No. So, okay, so you're saying He gave him the power, so now Jesus became God now, right?
My friend, you are the one who says, not me. I said, did you agree that Allah, He gave him the power that Jesus to create? You said yes. Okay, so now Jesus, He have the power. Jesus now, He have the power, and you agreed.
No, Christian.
Jesus,
so right now,
let me finish my sentence. Jesus, He have the power now to act as a creator. You said to me, He gave it to him. Allah doesn't change any fact that now in this moment, Jesus is a creator. So when Allah, He says, I am the best of the creators, maybe He's comparing Himself to Jesus too.
Christian Prince, so if you go throughout time, messengers and prophets, they had miracles. I don't really have much time, and I appreciate you letting me on the air. I will call you back next time on another live.
My friend, where are you
so
going?
We can discuss further.
No, hold on. You said, my friend, you said other prophets, they have miracles. Did any one of them create a bird, or only Jesus?
Actually, when Abraham he cut the was it Abraham or
Abraham? Yeah, Abraham.
Abraham, yes, he cut the bird into pieces and then put them, and then he said, come to me, and then the birds came, right? So it came back.
No, Allah, He put them together, but this is not a creation. The birds are there. He killed them. Allah, He made them alive again.
Yeah, to show you that Allah.
You see, no, this is not true. I'm asking you, if there is anyone beside Jesus, He made a form of a mud, He breathed into it, and He created a bird in Islam. Beside Jesus, anyone?
From what I know, no, and that's why Jesus is mentioned in the Quran. But that's
why your prophet was busy with women offering themselves? Okay, why your prophet was busy with women offering Why your prophet was busy offering themselves to sleep with him, while Jesus was making the blind see, Jesus making the creating from the mother bird. Jesus, He make the one who cannot walk. Jesus resurrect people from death. Jesus, He tell what people hide in their houses. What your prophet was doing was busy receiving women in his bedroom.
Okay, no problem, Christian Prince. I will call you back again, and we can discuss this further.
I invite you, my friend, to leave Islam right now before you go, because you might die. As you see, Jesus is the creator.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that, and I invite you to Islam.
Don't hang up, Bilal, honestly. Right now, as we speak, according to your Quran, right now,
because I'm coming,
my friend Bilal, I understand. But right now, as we speak, there's birds in the sky created by Jesus, my friend.
Sir, I would love to meet you actually face to face. Maybe
okay.
we can even do this live. But are you in Saudi Arabia? Because I work in Saudi Arabia, actually.
No, I am not in Saudi Arabia. If I'm Saudi Arabia, we'll be killed in 2 seconds. You know that. Come on. You're smart. You're smarter than this.
On that point, I gotta agree. On that point, I gotta agree with you.
All right, Bilal, you're welcome. You're a nice guy.
All right,
and I am happy.
Nice talking to you.
I'm happy to have you, my friend. You're a nice person.
You too, brother.
Take care. Right. Feel free to call me anyway. By the way, I like to talk to you. All right. As you see, Muhammad, he did not know anything about monotheism. A Jewish walking down street, he bussed him. He taught him what monotheism is. If Muhammad is a prophet of God, and all this time he is saying the wrong thing, and his followers are saying the wrong thing, shouldn't he be the first one to say to them, don't say that? And then what happened? He waited until a Jew he walked by, and then the Jew he scolded him. Where was Jibreel? Where was Allah? Allah, he have time to send a message to Muhammad about his private part. He have time to send a message to Allah, to Muhammad, to say where you can eat. It's not a problem to eat in your mother's house. It's not a problem to eat in your brother's house. I mean, come on, this is silly. But he have no time to send a message to correct the monotheism. Allah is the best of the creators, and we find that Allah is the best of idiots. And we prove it. So I want to say, guys, I will stop with here, and at least Bilal, Mr. Bilal, he is not a rude person. We have to admit. I mean, he tried to, a little bit to play games. I understand he is a Muslim trying to defend. I mean, come on, put yourself in his shoe. What you would do? It's not easy to be a Muslim. It's not easy to defend someone like Muhammad. So the biggest lie they say to us that they believe in monotheism and they believe in a God, his name is Allah. And for sure we have more things to prove that Allah is not even one and doesn't even exist. But as you see, a Muslim, he is so powerful to talk about his religion as long as you are ignorant. The second he noticed that he is no match, and he cannot refute, and he cannot answer, he retreat, and he have to go. Still, I respect this person. He is not rude. We were able to communicate, and he tried his best to defend, so I'm not really surprised. And I'm not surprised too that he could not answer. That's a very normal Muslim thing. My friend, when somebody says to us that Allah, he gave the power to Jesus, what is the proof? I can say now, well, I am the one who gave the power to Jesus. Talk is cheap. The question is, how come the God of Muhammad could not do what Jesus did? Because if Allah can do what Jesus can do, then he should give a little bit of, Allah, he gave all the miracles to Jesus. He did let one thing to Muhammad. Nothing left. This person who the Muslim call him Isa, he walk in the street, he make the blind see. He see somebody cannot talk, he make him talk. Somebody cannot walk, he make him walk. Somebody is dead, he take him from the grave. And when he decide to have some fun, he make mud, he breathe into it, and bingo, the mud is a flying bird. What is left? And here you need to ask yourself, when the Muslims, they say, why you worship Jesus? You should say to them, you idiot, don't you see? Jesus can do what your God cannot do. If your God, Allah, can do one thing of what Jesus can show us, we have nothing but except a book. And there's no witnesses for what Allah is saying except one. Even Muhammad himself is not a witness. He claimed that somebody came to him and he gave him the delivery, and that's it. So my friends, some of you here says that Christian Prince, you are the best. No, my friend, the best is our Lord, the Messiah. You cannot be defeated if you are a person who know your Lord. You can be defeated if you are a person who have nothing to do with him, only by name. Their God is fake. Their God is a fiction. Their God is a stupid God. The sun goes every day from the east to the west. If the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a child, a female. All those stupid things proving that Muhammad is not from God. God is not a fool. God is not a pimp. When we ask Mr. Bilal, why Allah made a verse for Muhammad, any woman she can give herself. And even the Muslim book says, if the Prophet's eyes fall into a woman, even if she is married, her husband must divorce her immediately so the Prophet can have her. Isn't it obvious that this is a fraud? I claim to be a messenger of God. I go to your house. I like your wife. You have to divorce her so I can sleep with her? We are followers of Jesus. And if you can't find me a better name than the name of a Christ to follow, let me know. You can find me someone is more powerful than he is, let me know. If you find me someone is more decent than he is, let me know. If you can find me someone is more forgiving to the point he forgive those who they are crucifying him, let me know. We are victorious by his name. And his name is glorious. And his act is holiness. And his walk is miraculous. His birth, his death, and his resurrection is a miracle. For God is a miracle, so is Jesus. He is the one who said, and he proved it, that I am the life, he gave life. I am the resurrection, he resurrect. Everything was created by him and for him. That is Jesus. And with his name, I say to you, thank you. We love you all. Be as a family. Never be separated or divided. You are an atheist. I feel sorry for you. You are a Muslim. I feel sorry to you too, because both of you have the same end. And if you are a Christian, please be a real Christian. Let us fight to be better people so we can love and share our love with everybody. And the best love of Christ is to save somebody from going to hellfire. So we pray that our friend Bilal will call us maybe soon from Saudi Arabia, and he will leave the cult of Muhammad. I'm sure now he is really in trouble. I'm sure right now he is going to go and think deeply about what he saw and what he cannot answer. I'm sure he will try to find some tricks, maybe he can answer better next time. But it's not going to work. We are the followers of the Messiah.